Alright guys, a little bit of a mini update. Obviously I'm down by the plaza. I've got to admit the boardwalk's starting to finish off everywhere. There's been a few people complain about bits and pieces are unfinished, but to be fair, from a construction perspective, we just call that snagging normally, where you got to come back and fix stuff. Because there's a few locations, for example, where you have the walkways that go down to the beach aren't connected right. Obviously the levels may not be right with the sand and other bits and pieces, and obviously you've got a sign down here. It's not looking too well. Was it cut down or was it rotten? I'll leave that one to you. But the fact is it's all coming together now. Boardwalk's finished. Just needs the final bits of tidying up. So not too far off target. What's that? I think 2 months out over. But like most things, they start fast and then people start getting pulled onto other projects, so they start slowing down. So good to see that finished. But a few issues this year, noise wise, because obviously we've had the boardwalk, we had the new road works through La Mata with the new drainage. Then we had the tarmac on the top. Now the block over there is having all its steelwork treated. So it's not been quiet this year outside the house. But then you can come down here at night and all you can hear is the waves. And me talking on the phone. This is what it's all about. I can have a really crap day at work and you just come down and you can just switch off from it all. Christmas is looking very festive in La Mata at the minute. All the Christmas lights are up. Although it does seem a bit quiet at the minute. I think a lot of the restaurants have took a beating because a lot of places have been shut down. I think it's at the Alma, the restaurant down the other end. I'm not sure if that's gone bust. But then obviously you've got the Mexican restaurant there. It's not Mexican, is it? It's Argentinian. It's Argentinian Tango Bar. That's been closed all year. The shop with La Mata Frutas, that looks like it's changed hands, and at the same time they opened for about a couple of months and then all the construction work started outside their door, so that's dragging on as well. But thankfully, you probably can't see, but there's the excavators and that are sat outside where that place is. So what looks like garages is actually the shutters on Tango restaurant, and where you got the pitch roof at the bottom there is where the La Mata Frutas is, and that's been shut. So I think they're going to start recovering now, because you can actually get past there now. It was all locked up. Simply construction, everything was stored there, so it's all starting to come together again. It's one of those things, a lot of people complain about the renovations, but when you don't do the renovations, people complain when are they going to do the renovations. There's a no-win situation. You've just got to switch off to it and get the job done. Try and do it on time as much as possible and to a high standard. So I'm not knocking the builders. I think they've done a good job considering, because I think their problems have been around being fined, but not here, somewhere else. So it's nice and bright. The Marbien's got some nice lights up. I think that's Rockies. Rockies was Las Flores, Was it Los or Las? I always get it back to front. That was Los or Las Flores. La Mata. Plaza. Because all the restaurants further up the beach. But I think they may be taking over what was the Alma. Let's face it, for whatever reason, this has now changed its name. Maybe the rent's got hiked or something like that. So they've probably got all the equipment and the staff available and just need the premises. A bit of romantic music and the lights. I'll try not to record the music. I'll talk over the top of it so we can't hear it. One of the things that concerned me is I'm a bit confused on why they did these with the tiles compared to the old flagstones. It seemed like an odd mix. Maybe you can tell me why. Have you got any ideas? Why they blended these, which are obviously the originals, with these. Just seems an odd mix. Yeah. It's nice to see the boardwalks nice and even. But these are the sort of examples of work in progress. So I assume the contractors are paid for this, and this is probably town hall. So it is those sort of issues. I mean, I deal with those. Different people own different bits and different responsibilities and different budgets. So we've got to sort of tie everybody together. It's like this. Why did it finish here? See, like that. That's not very straight, is it? What's gone skew with? Is it the timbers? Is it the base? Is it where they started? I'll leave that one for you to comment. People are already complaining about dog pee on the bases. April's already asking me as well, are they plastic or metal? Because the metal will rust with the dog urine. I think I preferred the old lights that used to be here over these new ones. The old ones were more like tubular, so I think the light was more evenly dissipated. I think these have got more of a yellow light to them, and look a bit more uniform and boring, to be fair. They are LED though, that's one positive. That's what was the sands. Yeah, the disruption the guys have made though when doing the work hasn't been fantastic. I mean, let's face it, if this was the UK and they did something like this, I mean, I'm not sure if it's them, it could have been the weather, so I will give them the benefit of the doubt. Can you see that? Not available. Okay, gonna change the lens. That better? Yeah, you can see it's all collapsed. I'm not sure what's caused it. I mean, obviously that's a concrete base on there, and now it's dropped by, what's that, about a foot, 2 foot. It's a bit of a mess. So, bit of work to be done on that. Oh, zoom out. But it's just these odd bits and pieces. You know, in the UK, somebody would be tripping over this stuff like no tomorrow to put a claim in. I mean, coming out the house, I thought, I'll just walk down the steps. Just that they've took the other steps away. There's a few of those sort of things all the way along here. Where there's blame, there's a claim. Be a nice building this, with a bit of TLC. I really don't like graffiti, that's become my big thing in the matter. I hate it. I mean, you can look at the state of this, then you come to the new render, and it's suddenly uniform, tidy, nice. You see the bottom there, it's all been tidied up. So that's good. They've left about a 5 to 10 mil gap as well, so it will flex with the sun, so that these boards won't go right up against the wall. Give it a bit of expansion space. So there's another one, look. So must be coming back to do the bits here, look. I've got to admit though, walking on this is a lot easier than the old one, with the twisted screws, nails and timbers. Massive improvement. And that's the other thing I've seen a lot more of lately here, is electric scooters. Do recommend getting lights. They're not that expensive. Please feel free to put a comment on the fine for not having lights on the road. Well, it's now flashing, so he's got a light on there. Just didn't switch it on. Okay. We go back this way because we didn't come this way last time. That's an interesting design. The handrails. It's like the sort of structure you have on, you know, like your fishing kit. Something different. Bar Olga, people were asking where it is. It's there. Which used to be the anchor. I think the anchor sign's still on it. Oh. Sol Bella Bello restaurant. So you can put the Christmas lights up the little streets as well. As you can see, it's deadly quiet. Just the odd person looking at me with my phone. And one cat that's over there. Oh. There's a scooters you can hire. I have to get one of these to try because they do use them in Northampton, different company. But I'm finding they started sneaking the price up in Northampton. They're not as cheap as they used to be, and I'm starting to look at it and thinking, oh, it's not far off what I'm paying for a taxi. Because it's normally when I'm going to the airport, so I'm going to the train station. So if it starts getting near the cost of a taxi, I'll go in the taxi because it saves me overloading my backpack trying to carry that. Yeah, this end's been sort of closed because they're doing the renovations on the front. It's looking a lot nicer though. Like I say, I'm not a fan of the brickwork with the white paint, but that's personal preference. Looks a lot tidier though. Now we can just get rid of the graffiti, I'll be happy. Look at the shape of the tree. Designed as a sunshade. Sitting under it on the bench. Been trimmed away. Oh, the slide's there. I thought the slide had gone. Getting the smell of the food. There's a new Greek restaurant up here. I have to try that out this week, maybe. Hi. Good, you? No, I'm good, thank you. You too. Yeah, we went for a curry yesterday over at Baca Guadamar, Chili's. I'm terrible for remembering the smaller locations. But that was quite a nice one, although we had the whole restaurant to ourselves over there. A bit of tidying up still to go on there. I wonder what all those timbers are for. So we've got a fair few left. I assume they're going to do something around here then, since that's still dug out. Yeah, El Camarote. It's husband and wife. They run it. Friendly people. Always say hello when we walk past. Went in the other night simply because I thought about it. I walk past it all the time and never actually been in. So I went in the other day for a few beers. to do a good pint in there. Friendly atmosphere. Even got a fish tank in there. You can tell it's getting winter time because here I look up. Look how dark it is. And a lot of these are occupied on this block, to be fair. Because April does the same. She puts the shutters down at night. I like the windows up, the shutters up. And I normally, in the UK, I don't even put curtains. I just have netting, because it's actually the sunrise that wakes me up rather than the alarm. So I get up as the sun rises. And I find I get up earlier by doing it that way as well.
Hola.
English?
Guantimis.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Do-do-do. Yeah. My Spanish didn't cut in quick enough. I knew we were talking about time, so I showed my watch before I responded. We seem to be getting lots of cats here at the minute. They're friendly enough. I think because of the building work over there, they moved from there to here. But they're all pretty friendly cats. Just there's a lot of them. Psst, psst. Do, do, do. They didn't get the toilets open in time though, did they? The grass is actually growing quicker than they finished the project. Got to admit, what's that? 3 months, 4 months? Got this far along and then it's just stopped. Now, it may be to do with the waste pipes on it, I'm not sure. Not sure where they're piping it in and how the waste is managed here. Because there is a new bits of pipe work gone in there. This is why this is still a construction site, but I assume that is not wastewater from a toilet waste. I think that's just the water from your sinks, and things like your rainwater. But I may be wrong. I don't know. There's been a bit of a conversation about treatment of steels as well on the Lamata group, because they're knocking all the, I don't know if we can better see, trying not to get run over here, but they've chipped away all the top, all the way around the building to expose the steel that's under the concrete. So they're doing the rebars and tidying it all back up. Let's see if I can zoom in a bit. See around the top. So they're redoing all that, tidying it up. That's what I'm saying. This year's been quite a noisy year because we've had, this road was dug up, pipe work was redone. What else we had done? Yeah, the pipe work, the road resurfaced, the boardwalk, the toilets, and now it's just the breaking out of the concrete on this side. But I think they've got through the worst of it now. They've been working quite hard, to be fair. Got a lot of it done. See where it's all exposed. Look. Cut it back. See up there? No. So, bit of a major job. But anyway, guys, I'm off home. Done my steps. Gonna go and chill out. Thanks for watching.